Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to day 45 of 99 Days of Deeper Embodiment. My name is Jason King. All right. See where to hold this phone today. So you get the nice view and background of the mountains of Zion National Park in South Utah. Awesome. So happy 2021. It is a new year. It is a new day. It is a new moment. It is a new everything. You are new today. So in this newness, feeling deeply into what is here, what is it that wants to be imagined? What is it that wants to arise? What is it that wants to be created? So imagination is not a bad thing. Oftentimes in spiritual communities, we talk about imagination or illusion as if it's something bad. However, this is a judgment being applied to what we're seeing, being applied to perception, and judgments just make the perception more sticky. They make it more sticky. It's less fluid. There's less ability to move with it. There's less ability to be with it. There's less ability to do anything about it at all. So we just are a victim to what we're perceiving instead of actually having the ability to be with it fully and completely, and then dissolve what doesn't serve us and then create what does. Was having a conversation with someone recently who has done a lot of spiritual practice in his life, a lot of consciousness expansion, a lot of different types of containers to expand his consciousness, but the basic understanding of why one would actually do that wasn't there. It's like, okay, so you spent 10 years of your life involved in spiritual practice. And the basic understanding that I engage in spiritual practice to decondition the mind from ideas that don't serve me and recondition the mind with more expansive ideas, with a more expansive version. What does expansive mean? Expansive means a more open version, a less limiting version. So this morning I was talking to my friend about the financial system and currency and what is actually moving through the collective here and now as far as that is concerned. And if we feel very deeply into it, then we can feel and we can recognize that currency and the financial system has been deeply rooted in fear for many millennia. It's a fear-based transactional system that doesn't open up to or acknowledge love. So love is not the reality within the fear-based system. Oh, my food is here. You want to see my breakfast? Got some really lovely breakfast here. My friend Celeste, say hi. So the systems are not imagined from a place where love is actually felt and understood and recognized. Rather, it's all fear. Even contracts that we write are based on mistrust. And so when this is what we're seeing, then this speaks to the level of embodiment that we're at as a collective. If everything is coming from a place of mistrust, rather than coming from a place of trust and love, rather than coming from a place of feeling love within oneself. So today, in 2021, I just open up this conversation to one where we begin to ask ourselves, what would a society look like if it were a society that was based on love? What would it look like? So moving back to what I said about there's nothing wrong with imagination. Imagination is a good thing when we use it with intention. It's a very positive thing. It's a very empowering thing. It's what creates everything that we're experiencing. So my message today is very short, it's very quick, it's very direct, it's very to the point. And I just ask you, and perhaps comment after this broadcast, sit with it for some time. What would this reality look like if it were a reality that was based on love? If we began to embody together to the degree that love is felt fully and completely all the time, then what shifts would happen in our reality? What would it look like? From the big to the small, what does your day look like? What does it feel like to be you? Starting at the small and then moving to the big. What does the government look like? What do the systems that support you look like? What does currency look like? Can you get a feel for that? Can you begin to tap into that? Or when you begin to tap into that, is there a lot of resistance that comes up? What are the thoughts that are there? What do they say? Do they say, no, that's not possible? See that, recognize it, be with it. What does a reality that is based on love look like? That is your assignment for tonight. So thank you so much. I'm going to go back to my breakfast. Have a happy, happy, happy day and just welcome the new. Awesome. I'll see you tomorrow.